Hi guys, welcome to my channel Food by Donna, and I'm Donna. I would like to share a special recipe from my childhood today, and it's called Bak Kwa. Bak Kwa is meat jerky. Right everyone, we are going to be making Bak Kwa. So in a bowl I've got 500 grams of minced meat, and you can use any sort of minced meat to your liking. And today I'm going to be using a mixture. It's called bland fresh. It's a mixture of beef and pork in this mixture. So that's 500 grams in the bowl, and I'm going to be mixing the seasoning. So I'm going to be starting off with different kinds of spices. I've got Chinese 5 spice, just under about a quarter of a teaspoon. White pepper. This again varies, a quarter of a teaspoon. Garlic powder, about quarter of a teaspoon. Onion powder, about half a teaspoon. So to the powders, I'll be adding sesame oil, half a teaspoon. Soya sauce, I prefer to take a larger. So soy sauce, about 1 tablespoon. Again, you can vary the amounts to suit your own personal preference. So I've just added fish sauce, and that's 1 teaspoon in there. I'm giving it a good mix, and some rice vinegar, and about 1 teaspoon. Give it all a good mix. And to this mixture I'm going to add some salt, about just over 1/2 teaspoon rather. I'm also going to add some sugar, more than half a teaspoon. Again, give the whole mixture a very good mix. And now I'm going to add this mixture into the minced meat. Okay. And so I'm going to use my hands, which I've already washed thoroughly, and just get everything in properly mixed. So it's important to get this right, because it's going to be, you're going to be rolling out the mixture into a very, very thin slice. So it's nice to get everything thoroughly mixed. And when you're happy with the mixing, let the mixture rest for about half an hour minimum to 1 hour before you roll out the mixture. So I'm happy with this. What I'm going to be doing is put a cover on. I'm going to put this cover on. So here we go. I've just taken the meat from the refrigerator and it's smelling remarkable. So I'm just going to take a spoonful of the meat, and I've prepared baking paper onto my board here. So the idea is to spoon the meat mixture onto this paper and spread it out as thinly as possible. And you know, it's going to take a while to get it into that very paper thin like structure that you need to make this wonderful snack. So you get the idea. Just keep filling up the mixture and try to make it into a rectangular shape, because it'll be easier to cut uniform pieces when you do so. So I'm going to finish off this out of camera and show you how it turns out. Just wanted to give you a few tips on this Bak Kwa mixture. I have tried to spread it out as thinly as possible, and I found out that a spatula like this, a metal spatula, is a good tool to use, because you can use it to spread it out thinly. So here we go. So what I did was, inside the first tray, baking sheet, I put the meat mixture, and then I enclosed it on itself with the edges so that it looks like this. The idea was to get a straight edge as possible at the sides. So I've achieved that, and what I did was I started to roll, and so now I've come as close to the edge as possible at the top and at the bottom. So I'm going to stop there. So the next stage I'm going to be doing is to open it up. So that is something that I just picked up, thinking about how to get a straight edge. Do you see that? It's brilliant. I'm really... Well, the bell is ringing, so just going to turn it off and see how my Bak Kwa is doing inside. And it's looking pretty good. Yep, it looks like it's almost done. So just going to bring it out. Looks wonderful, and the smell is really, really great. I am so happy that the edges are a lot more uniform, so it's going to be a lot easier to cut this piece into smaller pieces of uniform squares. So that's what I wanted to share with you. What I'm going to do here is to cut this piece into this large piece into smaller pieces than the previous one. So I'm going to go for 3 this way and probably 3 that way as well. We'll see how it turns out. And of course there are no hard and fast rules about what size you should cut the Bak Kwa. I just feel you go along as you please and decide for yourself. Because it's quite thick, I'm going to just dab it this way. So you need to have the grill on this time, and you grill it for 5 minutes to get that wonderful color. So I've got my first batch in and I'm waiting for it to be ready anytime now. Ta-da! Hi guys, this is how the Bak Kwa turned out after glazing it. I'm really pleased with it. This is from batch 2, really beautiful, and smells wonderful, and I've managed to cut it to the perfect Bak Kwa size, and can't wait to tuck in.